Welcome back to Impossibly Unremarkable, a podcast hosted by myself, Jonathon Butts, and my longtime friend, co-host, and rotten soldier, Elliott Markson.
That is right. We are back for another episode. Welcome back, all you unremarkables out there. And just a reminder, we are just two humble servants of the podcasting gods, waiting for them to bestow good fortune onto our meek and desolate lives. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. We're doing that with this podcast. So how are you this week? What's been going on with you? Tell me a little bit about what's going on in the life of Jonathon.
It has been an exceptional week. I would say the thing that tops my week was the fact that last week it was announced that Peacock had ordered the Community movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Community movie.
The Community
They're going
movie.
through with it? They're making it?
Yeah. And so far they've confirmed most of the original cast, except for Yvette Nicole Brown, who played Shirley, and of course Donald Glover, who played Troy. But previously, Dan Harmon, the creator and head writer and all that, said he wouldn't make a movie without the full cast. So
Sure.
I think it just takes time. Plus, Donald Glover literally just finished Atlanta. What else has he got going on?
What else could he possibly be doing? He says he's not making music, all that kind of stuff. He's got some time on his calendar. He could squeeze in a little movie.
Yeah.
Why not?
So did you watch all of Community? I don't know. I feel like you're more of an Office guy.
I watched most of it. So I think I didn't watch the last season or didn't finish the last season.
Season 6 is great.
I don't know. It's just sometimes, with shows like that, especially like comedies, it gets long and there's a lot of episodes and I'll watch.
There's 13. In season 6, there's 13 episodes.
Wow, okay.
They're 30 minutes or less. Not enough time in your schedule?
I'm so
You're
sorry.
too booked? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of shows to watch. There's a lot of content out there these days. It's hard to fit in everything. You know what I mean?
But you've seen enough to know what the mantra of the show has been, right?
Yes.
Which is?
What do you mean the mantra?
Well, I feel like if I asked if you knew what the mantra was,
well,
and then you said
I know
yes,
what
and
it's
then you
about.
did not tell me the slogan, the catchphrase, hashtag.
You're just gonna have to tell me, man.
6 seasons in a movie. That's been the whole thing since season 2, season 3, maybe.
I've heard that many times.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we've got the 6 seasons. I think the show ended in 2014 or 2015.
Mm-hmm.
After it was canceled, then renewed, then canceled, then renewed.
It's gonna be quite the jump that they'll have to make.
Yeah, everyone's.
Is there gonna be a time jump to the future? They're all gonna be significantly older than they were in that show when it was on TV.
Yeah, I would assume there would be a time jump, but it's got me thinking.
Yep.
If Community can finally get its movie, I think we should start our own slogan.
Okay.
Now try this one on for size.
I'd love to hear it.
Hashtag 500 episodes in a tour. What do you think about that?
Woo! I love it.
So
500 episodes in a tour.
Yeah. So
500 episodes and a tour.
We're committing to it. That's a international tour.
International. Where are we going on this international tour?
Well, I figured we'd hit up all the places where all of our favorite viewers are from. So
fucking Sweden,
Lithuania, and then
Turkey.
I'm pretty sure it's safe to be
Who
in
has
Turkey
ever
now.
done a fucking live podcast in Turkey from America? I don't know of any.
It'll be us. But we have to hit 500 episodes. So after tonight, we'll just be 493 away.
So close.
But if we keep doing this thing, do we even have that many weeks alive?
What?
Do we have?
How long are you planning to live?
I don't know.
There's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah. So that gives us
an episode,
a little under 10 years.
Sure. Or we could start just throwing out multiple episodes a week. I don't give a shit.
Well,
if you really want to get to 500,
I do.
I would have set the goal a little
higher,
easier to attain.
1,000.
10,000 episodes, 6 movies, and 85 tours.
No, I think 500 and a tour is pretty attainable.
Sure.
What'll happen is we'll push this thing. We'll keep it going until it's clearly not a viable product, and then we'll pay some pub owner in New York City and then one into LA to just let us talk for an hour, and that'll be a tour.
Okay. Hey, I'm cool with that.
You heard it here
I'd love to talk anywhere. I'll go do a live show in someone's living room. I don't give a fuck.
But back to what I was originally saying, that I've wanted the Community movie for so long, and it's been like a thing where do you have things in your life that you're excited to see, but you're worried you won't be alive for them?
The Vikings winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah, so one of those kinds of things. Like I've been worried that they'll announce a Community movie, it'll come out, and then I'll just like not be alive for it.
Except I feel like that's like a little more feasible because all the actors, all the cast, everyone who went into making that show is still around, right? Am I incorrect on that?
You're correct.
Yeah. So I mean, like it's possible for them to get together. They just have to, put it all together, make the movie.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I enjoyed that show, even though I did not finish all 6 seasons.
I'm contemplating renting out a theater for it.
Oh my God, I would love to. That's like one thing that I've always wanted to do for like my birthday or someone's birthday. Rent out a theater and just like watch something on there. I don't know.
What would you watch for your birthday?
Oh, man, come on. Don't put me on the spot like that.
I mean,
I would, I don't know, probably just some horror movies or something.
some horror movie.
Some horror movies.
Some horror movie? What?
Some horror movies.
I think they call that a pornographic film?
No, some horror movies.
I really
some
feel
horror
like,
movies.
You feel like you need to enunciate.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying here.
Some horror movies.
Horror movies.
What horror movie? Oh, I know. You probably do. Would you want people to watch Midsommar?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's too obvious of a pick because that's my favorite horror
Nosferatu.
movie. Maybe. Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Never seen it.
Neither have I.
Isn't that just like an old ass fucking vampire?
Super old.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're doing a remake.
Or you could do like the classic like slasher ones. Just like I don't know, like the Friday the 13th, fucking Halloween. I love those things. It's spooky season.
It is.
We didn't even mention it's spooky season now.
Yeah.
It's October, baby.
Happy October 4th.
Woo!
Or October 6th by the time you're listening or watching.
Sure.
On Spotify, Apple
Yeah.
Podcasts, YouTube,
Anywhere you could find your podcast, you
Google
can find
Podcasts.
us talking.
Deezer.
Deezer.
So Community movie.
Yep.
We went and saw Smile together this
Oh,
weekend.
that's right. We did see Smile. Great horror movie.
Great horror movie.
I enjoyed it. Great horror movie.
How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
So on my Letterboxd account, I believe I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah.
How would that translate to a 10?
I don't know.
6?
Do the math. It'd
7?
be
7?
It's about a 7, sure, out of 10. Which now seems a little high now that you say it like
Really?
that.
That seems high.
I mean, I enjoyed the movie a lot. I wouldn't put it near the top of any lists of movies that I've seen. It just seemed like a very enjoyable horror movie, one that I could watch again, but it's just one that there were some good jump scares. There was some good. The story was good. I felt like you felt connected to the characters a bit. The acting was good. There wasn't really too much to nitpick about it, to be honest.
No, I don't think there was any. I think they did rely too much on, and this is super, super nitpicky.
Sure.
But they did so many like overhead, like reflective shots, if you know what I'm talking about.
They did multiple of those.
It's like one.
Like those are
one
cool
is
when they
like
happen.
a novelty, and then it's like, okay, if when every scene is
Right.
that.
Like those are cool, but like if you're doing that shot every time they're in a car driving down a road in like surrounded by trees every single time, it's like a mirror shot. Like it's a little too much.
One of the scariest scenes for me, I don't know if it made you jump, but I think it made Emily and I jump, was when the main character was just opening a can of her cat's cat food. It's like
I remember
can
seeing
of wet cat food, and just open. For some reason, there's like some kind of like click or pop with it. It just made me jump.
when she opened the can.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what
That did not make me jump.
I don't know what the stylistic choice behind that was. I don't know what it.
Honestly, what I thought about that was that it was just meant to make you slightly uncomfortable watching her scoop out the wet cat food.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
But it's not like scary. It's just something that's supposed to make you be like, oh my God, why is that on screen? You know?
Yeah.
When she's scooping out wet cat food. So it's like just sort of like a thing in horror movies where they do like a little
unsettling.
It's the little unsettling thing to kind of like set the mood or like continue the themes of just like being uncomfortable. So yeah, that's what I took from that. But that did not make me jump. That wasn't really a jump scare.
I don't know. It made me jump a little bit. I have one important thing to say that I know you're going to disagree with, and I know Megan will disagree with it.
Okay.
Your local theater sucks ass.
No.
I've never been to a worse theater. First of all, nowadays, every theater I go to has reclining seats. You guys don't have that.
Okay.
It's 2022. We don't have that extra level of comfortability.
Ooh, don't have reclining seats. Okay.
The theater in Waconia, has great reclining seats.
Okay.
Point B,
right.
whatever you want to call it. The people, man. The people are so fucking insufferable.
You have gone to a couple
2.
tough situations,
Nope.
all right? They were busy
Smile.
movies, and it was like a Friday night both times, okay?
Then-
People are a little more wild. They've probably been drinking or
No,
smoking
it's
or
not
something.
It's not even that. They arrived to the movie 15 minutes late. They're walking in, getting
Mm-hmm.
in front of you. Some of them use their iPhone flashlights and blind you so they can find their seats.
That's true. That's the
even though
worst.
like the seats are like lit, like the aisles are lit. Also, and I think that was more like a horror movie phenomenon, but the person who like went out of their way to speak very loudly,
Yeah.
like the kind of "don't go in there" kind of person.
Yeah, she was, I don't know who she was, but she was sitting way in the back, and she would not shut the hell up for the whole movie. Like, something would happen, something weird on screen would happen, and then she'd just be like, oh, fuck!
Oh no! But the best part was, not to spoil anything, but there's a therapist character. There's the main character.
Yep.
There's the main character's fiance.
Yep.
The therapist character had already been introduced in the film.
We'd already met the therapist,
There's
yes.
a scene where the main character walks into her house and her fiance and the therapist are there.
Yep.
They're sitting across from each other, kind of like an intervention style.
Yep.
This person blurts out, "Ooh, divorce lawyer," as if we
It just seemed like she wasn't really following the movie. She didn't really know what was going on. She just knew that it was spooky.
Yeah, and she just had no idea that character had already been introduced. We'd had like a 10-minute scene with her.
Yeah.
Clearly not a divorce lawyer.
Yeah, she wasn't really taking in the movie. She wasn't soaking it in. She wasn't really experiencing it. She was just, I don't know. Or she was drunk. She could have easily been drunk. There was
could have
also a
been.
full bar at this movie theater.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. But
Yeah.
my theater has a bar too.
Wow. We don't have to compare movie theaters. Just because you went to a couple movies in my movie theater where the movie theater etiquette is not perfect does not mean it's a bad movie
Not
theater. It's
perfect.
a great
All right.
movie theater.
I'm going to withhold saying anything further. But yes, I think we both agree your theater is subpar.
You know, one more thing, though. And me and Megan have been saying this forever. They need to lock the doors
Yeah.
on the time that the movie starts. I don't give a shit if you bought tickets and you're running late. I don't care.
What do you think about people trying to leave? Should they be open from...
Yeah, you should be able to leave.
But how does that work?
I guess, how do you go to the bathroom?
How do you go to
this
the
whole
bathroom?
thing is flawed.
Whole thing is flawed. But I do like the locked door idea because I do get... I think we talked about this. I do get a little stress or anxiety about people who come in like really late.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
am I going to be Batman, you know?
Oh, my God, yeah. No, I mean, that's just the reality of living in America. Every time I'm in a place with large groups of people, I just think, where are the shooters?
Yeah.
I try to identify the shooters, whoever they are. Usually a greasy white man in a long coat,
Oh, thank God I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
or a bald man wearing a Baby Yoda sweatshirt.
If that's the profile of a killer, then, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to change how I dress. I like this sweatshirt.
You be you, buddy.
Did you know I've driven by and seen the Aurora movie theater?
What?
The,
Oh, that one.
yeah, from the...
Cool.
Yeah. It's
As a pilgrimage?
no,
It's a little fucked up, buddy.
Just in Colorado with family, and we're
You
driving.
guys, what else should we do? I've heard that.
I wanna see that theater
movie
where that
theater where that
horrible thing-
shooting was. We should go over there.
No, we were just in the area, and we drove by it, and my brother's like, "Hey, that's
It's sort of like if you're in Detroit, you got to drive down 8 Mile. It's just a rite of passage.
Yeah.
You got to go to the Aurora movie theater.
But the fun thing about the 8 Mile Road is it's just a road. It's a pretty long road too.
Well, okay. All right, let's move on from the movie theater shit. All right.
You tell me how your week was.
Oh, it's been good. Well, we just kind of recapped everything. I think we should get into search history.
There was nothing else you wanted to talk about about the
I
week?
don't know. We went over the movie that we saw. We went to that wedding.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Our friend Mackenzie and Hunter, they had a wonderful wedding.
That's
Shout
right.
out to them.
Shout out to them.
Congrats on the nups.
Congratulations. Now officially married. You did it.
Celebrate with Impossibly Unremarkable.
That's right.
The key to every successful marriage.
Yep.
That's a soundbite. We'll
Nice.
use that later
Perfect.
when K Jewelers reaches out.
What a off-the-wall sponsor that would be.
Oh God, someday.
One day we'll get them all.
Do you want me to do my search history quick? Because while I have it on the top of my head,
Yeah, fuck the wedding. I guess we'll just go straight to
I don't want to divulge too into a private wedding. You know.
Sure. Let's jump into your search history.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
hear about it.
So I saw this video on TikTok It's a social media app for
Okay.
the uninitiated. There was this video about this game called FPS Chess.
Okay.
And so I had to Google it. It's on Steam. It's so fucking cool.
What is it?
So you're familiar with the classic board game chess.
I've heard of it, yes.
It's
I
this,
saw Queen's Gambit.
okay, yeah, right. It's chess. It's like identical to chess,
Sure.
except for, say you try to take an opponent's piece.
Yeah.
Say my knight attacks, your pawn.
Sure.
You enter into a battle, a first-person shooter battle. And the weapon you have depends on your piece. So like a pawn just has like a flintlock pistol.
Okay.
Whereas like the queen, the strongest piece in the game,
Yeah.
has like a machine gun.
Okay.
And you fucking fight it out. And
So you can potentially win as a pawn.
You can. I watched this guy. He was crushing people. He destroyed.
Wow.
He destroyed somebody's queen as a pawn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's like chess, but like every piece has a chance,
Every piece
like
has a
you could
chance,
main the pawn,
Yeah.
Like that could be your main. You could just like fuck people up with the pawn
Yeah.
if you want to.
I main pawn.
I main pawn.
But the coolest part is like you can jump off the board.
What?
Like, have you ever seen those games where
This
you,
isn't even chess anymore.
well, yeah. You ever seen those games where you like play as like a toy soldier, and so like the world is enlarged around you?
I remember playing Buzz Lightyear, the video game for PlayStation.
Similar concept.
similar?
I assume. The producer is shaking her head vehemently. Yes,
Yes.
it is similar. But yeah, you can like jump off the table and you can duke it out. You can like mess with other pieces. You can't destroy them. But
Sure.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna buy that and just kind of get really good at FPS chess.
My only problem is like, is it really that different from like any other shooter or anything like that? Except it's just chess.
Yes, it is different.
How?
There's chess involved, whereas most traditional
But-
first-person shooters do not have chess involved.
So like if we just take Fortnite and just make them into chess pieces and then have them shoot each other?
But you still play the game like traditional chess in that these pieces can only move certain ways.
Okay. No, that sounds cool.
I feel like you're not into it.
I mean, I don't play a lot of video games, to be honest. I play mostly Madden. Not really into all that nerd shit like you, brother.
Man, fuck you. Tell me your search history.
Yeah.
That's the only relevant thing I Googled this week.
The thing that I searched this week is who is the oldest person alive? Do you know who the oldest person alive is?
No, but I feel like that can never be.
It's not Joe Biden.
Okay. That's a weird shoehorn.
Well, it's not. The oldest person alive is a woman by the name of Lucille Rendon in France.
Really?
She is
A French person?
a French woman. It's the oldest person alive. She's 118 years
Jesus
and
Christ.
235 days old.
Oh my God.
The oldest man alive.
Wait. Can I guess how many years?
Yes.
I'm going to say 110. I feel like men just don't do it as well.
110. You're close. 113 years
Wasn't that close?
and 130 days. That is Juan Vicente Perez Mora of Venezuela.
What do these people offer their secret?
No, I don't. They're so old. I don't even know if they can speak anymore.
I remember seeing. I don't know if this is real, but I remember seeing this one video from a guy who was old. He was like in his 90s, so not like 118, but in
Sure.
his 90s. He said his secret was daily masturbation.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So have you been following the?
Who's to say? Do I look young?
I mean, you've been looking incredible lately. I was wondering what was going on.
No,
you had a new skincare routine or what?
It's not working. My hairline's receding. My back hurts all the time. One time I turned my head too much and it like shot a jolting pain from my shin up through my neck. No.
Oh yeah, don't get me started. One time I tweaked my back by opening a door.
Was it like a heavy door?
Yeah, it was a pretty heavy door. It was like
Okay.
a hotel door or something. Like it was like
Oh,
pretty
so was it,
thick.
like, tall?
It was tall. You had to push it.
Yeah.
But I like pushed it, and then it was like couldn't even stand up straight.
Was this when you No. Were you here at were you home at one point when you injured yourself?
That was a different time. No, I have a history of tweaking my back and having different little injuries. And usually I'm alone when it happens. So that's really what my problem is.
I feel like I never hear about them.
I've told you, I think there was a time where
You told me about that one, but I feel like when my back hurts, I
Yeah.
make it a problem. Like I make it everyone's problem.
Oh man.
I tell everybody, I text them like, I just went to the doctor. My back really hurts. I milk it.
One time I was down here. I may have told you about this. It was like the time I got like cramps in my calves, but it was both my calves at the same time. And it was like a Charlie horse, right? Where it was like you can't really like your muscles tense up.
Yeah.
And you can't really like use them. So then I'm in pain, right? I'm in horrible pain. Like they both cramp up at the exact same time. I can't stand. I fall to the ground. I'm on the ground screaming in my basement. Nobody's home. Nobody's home, by the way. My wife is, I don't know where the hell she was. I'm home alone. I'm on the floor and I'm screaming, God! Fuck! Yeah. And no one was there. No one was there to help me.
Did Poe come to your aid?
Yeah, he was there, but I mean, what's he gonna do? He's just a dog.
Oh. Wow.
But yeah, I like literally just had to sit, lay in pain, and wait for it to pass, and then I was able to hobble up the stairs. But at first I was like, I'm gonna be down here forever. Megan's gonna come home. I'm gonna be on the floor, writhing in pain.
Do you need a life
and no
alert?
one's. In that situation, it would have been pretty helpful. Although it did just happen to be like a severe cramp, and it wasn't anything serious, and hasn't happened since. So I don't know what the hell happened that day, or if I just didn't drink enough water. But
More bananas.
yeah, probably.
More bananas in your diet.
Does potassium do that for you?
Yeah, it's anti-cramping.
Sure. That
She's
sounds like
nodding her head.
science.
That means yes.
I bet Lucille Rendon. I bet she doesn't get cramps like that.
Yeah, I bet she eats tons of bananas.
Jesus Christ.
Long yellows, as we affectionately call them.
I mean, the reason that I was looking up who's the oldest person is because I'm scouting out my competition, baby. I'm trying to see who I gotta beat to live the longest, because I know I'm gonna do it.
I think the good news for you is by time you approach an age where you could be competitive with them, they're definitely dead.
Yeah.
They're already dead.
Lucille will be long dead.
You want to live to like 120?
Easy, yeah. I would love to.
No.
I just want to be kicking it. I just want to be chilling.
I would want to live forever.
I'll have great grandkids. I'll have great great grandkids. I'll have great 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 grandkids.
Wow. That's a potent seed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would only want to live that long if I could guarantee that like I wasn't like, in fucking pain or the whole time, or like demented, Like I would want to be coherent and want to be able to, be in charge of what I do. I wouldn't want to just, sit there and shit my pants all day.
Well,
because if that's the life, then what's the point?
You're right. As long as you can masturbate every day, though.
Yeah.
Keep that routine up.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. I mean, I guess we're obviously at the point in our age, like we don't know what the average lifespan is going to be.
Yeah, we don't know. Medicine could advance.
We could live. Get lower. I think it's going to go lower. Microplastics, climate change.
Yeah, you're right.
Rap music, all things.
It's killing us. It's ruining our culture.
No, but yeah, like I mean, I'm pretty sure there's reports that or studies suggesting that like men are going to become infertile because of all the microplastics we consume. I'm pretty sure it's already a thing. She's nodding her head. She's looking at me. She's making me feel...
Wait, where are these microplastics? What?
In everything, man.
In what?
Dude,
in our food?
I'm looking right now. You're definitely eating at least 3 microplastics.
Right now?
No, it's a huge problem in like in the ocean. And
okay, so
like the food you get from the ocean.
Sure.
Fish.
So if you eat fish.
Turtles.
Turtles.
Sharks. All the
Are you eating sharks?
Yeah.
Who eats sharks?
Me.
You're a monster.
No. But fish, shrimp, crab, lobster, crawdaddies.
Okay.
All those kinds of...
Is it just specifically ocean? Or we...
No, I mean, it's not just that, but like that's a huge percentage of the food we eat. Plus, like, it's in rivers, it's in lakes, things we use to, grow... Ponds. Swamps, other bodies of water. You kind of
Creeks.
It's in creeks.
Brooks.
Fuck you. The point
Dikes.
is, we're using these...
Like a dike, the water thing.
I don't think you can say that. A dam?
No, that is literally you dumbass. Read a book. Read a book.
Is that true? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pull up the definition right now just to make you
definition
feel
of dike. Yeah, you're gonna win this conversation, buddy. But
A long wall or embankment built to prevent flooding from the sea. A ditch or watercourse. Thank you.
all right.
Read a book, son.
Plus, you read a lot of books that talk about.
I don't even read any books.
But like, I'm assuming, like, if you water a plant with water that has microplastics, I'm sure that's got to have some sort of
Sure.
cross contamination.
And then you eat the plant. And then
Yeah, that's how
you're
it works.
ingesting microplastics.
Yeah, man. So
And soon our kids are made out of plastic.
yeah, then there'll be macroplastics.
All right.
Because for those that are paying attention, macro is the reverse of micro.
That's right.
Larger versus smaller
That's good.
was kind of the joke I was going for.
Sure.
Because micro.
Yeah, we need to explain this further.
No, but yeah, I think that is among many other factors for why I don't think we've got that much longer.
I don't know. I have hope. I think medicine's going to advance despite the microplastics. And I think, we're going to make it. We're going to make it a long time. We're going to live forever. Not you, but lots of us. Me, Emily, Megan, my dog. We're all going to live
Who
years,
else?
decades.
Who else? You can't think of another person? Is this going to be you four?
Yeah, that'll be it.
This kind of ties into a question I had for question of the day.
Yep.
If you had more on your searches,
No, by all means. Hit me
Okay.
with it.
actually,
I swear to God, if you ask me about Palestine.
I have two questions actually, if that's all right.
That's perfect.
That'll wet your whistle.
That's excellent.
So, say we're in a period of time in which we're able to send, spaceships out to the cosmos.
Yep.
More so than we've already done to
Sure.
actually do genuine space exploration.
Yeah.
But it's just you and maybe a companion or two.
Okay.
Is that something that you would do? And if it's not something you would do, what are like some conditions that would make you want to do that?
It depends on a few factors here. It depends, like, what is there to do on this ship? How long is the journey? Because if I'm on that ship for, I'm guessing a long time, right?
Years,
I'm
yeah.
guessing there's like also that sleep where you can, like the cryo sleep or whatever it is, right? Is that the word? Where they put you in the little, like in Interstellar, where they put them in the little things, and then they slept, and then they woke up, and time had passed.
I just like to stare at you to make you feel like you're wrong, but yeah, something like that. Cryo sleep.
Sure. You made me feel like I was wrong, so I just kept rambling. No, so like if there's that, where I can kind of just like pass time quickly, that'd be cool. But also, like, there's got to be stuff to do. Like, I want to know, like, is there a water slide on this ship?
Yeah, that was my one condition. Is this spaceship features a water slide.
I mean, that'd be sick if there was. Could I play video games?
Here are my things that I need you to consider.
Yeah.
Here are the fixed facts about this hypothetical journey.
Yeah, sure.
You're not coming back.
Okay. That's it. You're not coming back. Yeah, but where are we going?
You're just exploring.
Okay.
Assuming this
But-
spaceship has the capability of going at like light speed so that you can
Sure.
actually reach places that aren't within our solar system.
I mean, that'd be pretty sick, though, because, like, you get to see places that nobody would ever see in their entire lives.
Would you do it alone?
No.
Would you do it?
I get lonely.
Would you do it with a robot, like an AI companion?
No.
What if his name was? What if his name was Gooby?
Hello, I am Gooby. No,
So would you go
I
Gooby?
would not go with Gooby.
Okay.
I would need some friends. I would need at least, like,
What if just
3 or 4
just
companions.
just you and Megan?
No. I'd rather just stay on Earth with Megan. She wouldn't like that either. You ask her. She's not going on the fucking ship. She'd be like, no, I'm staying here.
Fair. So you can take your wife
Yep.
and
I'd take my
two other
podcast
people.
host.
2 other people.
Only 2?
2 other people.
You?
And
I look over at Emily. Do I have to pick Emily? I would like, she would be my, she would be up there. But I would be remiss if I didn't pick my buddy Neil.
yeah, would you want to go?
Would you even want to go?
She doesn't want to go. She just said no. So you'd be fine.
She
You don't have
seems
to
pretty
take her.
indifferent about it.
Yeah.
To be honest. And honestly, I feel like Neil would would really appreciate the opportunity
Yeah.
to see deep space. I feel like he would love it too. Although I can't
call
imagine Megan would be very happy with that trip. Her and
Boys
me
trip
and my two
plus
buddies. Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, that'd probably be my crew that I would pick. And I'd go, but again, like we need stuff to do. We can't just be sitting around.
Here is the second fact I was going to use. Have you seen The Martian?
Yes.
The ship they use.
Okay, remind me of what that looks like.
I don't think it has like any exciting amenities, but it's like large enough so that it's large enough and it has it's able to generate like I'm pretty sure it can generate its own gravity. Yeah, it generates gravity so that you can like walk.
So you can walk around.
You can walk around. It has like separate compartments for like sleeping. There's like an exercise area.
Okay. I got a full gym.
Yeah, you got.
I can hit the iron whenever I want.
You've got like a hotel gym. Like
What?
a treadmill and
Like which hotel though? Like a Marriott,
like a Motel 4,
a Hyatt.
if those exist.
Hyatt.
Sure.
Yeah, those are bad gyms. I want a lifetime in there, baby. I want a sauna. I want a hot tub. I want full exercise equipment. I want to be able to have all the dumbbells up to like 150.
The important thing is I don't think
I want a bench.
weight gain would be
I want to squat.
something to worry about in space. You know?
Sure, but I got to stay cut.
All right. So what I'm hearing is you're willing to do it.
I would do it. It would be pretty incredible to see the vast space and stuff.
Wow, so scientific.
I don't know, man.
I would do it too.
What would you want to see? Like, what would you be looking forward to see out there?
I would want to see any sort of intelligent life, you know?
I was just about to bring that up.
Right?
I was just about to say, what if you ran into like aliens and the first other forms of life they run into is me, you, and a couple other people?
I would introduce them to Impossibly Unremarkable.
We would have to represent the entire human race.
Oh, God, we'd fuck it up.
Yeah, they would probably kill us.
Do you think like intelligent life would take the same form that we take? Do you think it'd be like carbon-based, humanoid?
Yeah, probably. They're probably like similar to how we do. Maybe slightly different. You know? I don't know. I don't think aliens are like little green men that they talk about. I feel like it's like they're similar to humans probably.
Yeah.
If they're out there. If
I
there's
think they're
intelligent life out there like that.
I think just based on the size of the universe, it's impossible to say for certain that there isn't intelligent life.
That's true.
It's so vast. So big. After seeing Interstellar in 2014, by the way, the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah.
I was so like, amazed by, the scope of the movie and the cinematography and the story. But it really introduced me to space.
Yeah.
Really wasn't something I was excited about before, but afterwards a lot more excited. But with that comes like this depression that's like, oh my God, I will never live to that point.
You could.
No way.
We got Musk on our side, baby. Elon
is busy trying to appease Russia. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Okay, yeah.
But if it happened in my lifetime, I would be like too old to be a participant.
Would you want to be abducted by aliens?
Do I get to live?
Yeah, no, you live.
Is there butt stuff?
Yes, you take on an alien lover.
Yeah.
And
yes.
you are the bottom in this situation.
Oh, yes.
And they're like packing like huge.
All right, no, I don't want to be abducted. All right.
No, you want to be abducted by aliens?
I mean,
even if you're the bottom.
No, I wouldn't want that. I would want it for the experience, even if there was some discomfort.
Okay, so you'd do a little bit of anal.
All right. Oh. My mom listens to this thing, man.
Oh, does she?
Actually, no, I don't think so.
Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's many heterosexual men who do, in fact, go down that road.
way to out yourself, buddy.
Well, not me in particular. I'm just saying, if you're okay with it, that's totally something that's fine.
We're sex positive.
2022,
here.
baby.
We're sex
You can do whatever you want. Stick something up your butt. Go for it.
Loving the direction of this podcast. Yeah, I would be abducted, but are people going to believe me?
I don't know. Probably not.
Well, then no.
I'd believe you.
I wouldn't want to be.
If you told me that you got abducted, I believe you.
I'm going to put
why
that
would
to
you
the
lie
test.
about that?
In like 3 years, I'm going to be like, Dude.
Guess carefully craft this like story.
Yeah.
And then like 5 years down the line, you'll come to me with it.
Hopefully you
and
don't
I'll
remember.
totally believe it.
Hopefully you don't remember episode 7.
Yeah. Probably won't. Well, I mean, we've got 500 episodes to go down. I mean, I don't think I'll have
But in 5 years,
the memory for that.
We won't be there yet.
No, not quite. No.
We'll be getting closer to that 500 episodes in a tour.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
My other question.
Okay.
Unrelated to space travel.
Sure.
It's a foodie-based question.
I love food.
All right. You get to open your own restaurant.
Yep.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Yeah.
What type of food do you serve?
Okay.
What is your signature dish?
Ooh. I feel like I've always wanted to, like, make a sick-ass, like, coffee shop. Is that a restaurant? Does that count?
Sure. That'll count. Yeah.
We have food.
Yeah.
We've got food options.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would have a world-famous coffee shop, right? And we would have our signature dish that is just a fucking sick-ass muffin or something. You know? Like, people go there. People come from...
For your muffins?
Yeah, it's like a banana nut or something. It's really fucking lit.
A banana nut muffin.
Yeah. I mean, they come in, like, gluten-free options as well.
Your restaurant sucks, man. No one's ever done like coffee shop before.
I don't know, man. I feel like... Okay, the other option would be, like, just a sick burger joint or something.
No, you can't. No, that's what I would say. Don't say that.
Okay, you were going to say burger joint.
No, I was going to go.
I'll stick with coffee shop
What's your
because that's
name?
really where
What's
my
the name?
passions are.
What's the name?
Um,
I really like catching you off guard. Not giving you an ounce
the
of preparation.
name of my world famous restaurant, coffee shop, banana nut muffin place. Ooh, we would also sell vinyl. I picture like there's a lot of brown wood and like leather couches, places to like hang out, drink coffee, eat banana nut muffins.
So-
and you can also buy vinyl.
Electric Fetus meets Mocha Monkey.
Sure.
Mocha Fetus. Electric
That's not
Monkey.
what it would be called.
Electric Monkey. I like Mocha Fetus better.
Mocha fetus.
No name yet? What about Pose? Pose as in...
No.
All right.
I think it'd be something with like steam. Like steam and vinyl. Steam and records. Steam and records. That's good.
Steam and Records?
Sure.
Really creative.
I'm coming up on the spot, man. You're putting me on the spot, and I don't know. I've never thought about this before. But there you go. That's my dream. A coffee place with leather couches, good banana nut muffins, and vinyl records, baby.
I would do a greasy spoon burger joint.
Gross. Red meat?
Yeah, red meat. Fuck ton red meat.
Okay, yeah.
Called Joey's.
Okay, so you named it after your dog.
Yeah, I love him.
That's a good one.
He doesn't eat a lot of red meat though.
Oh.
It's not good for him.
Yeah, and it's not really good for people either.
I disagree.
A lot of people with heart disease would disagree with you.
Really? So when I eat red meat and my chest gets tight, it's suddenly not good for me?
When I have chest pains after eating a thick burger?
But yeah, I've always wanted to do that because I think it'd be really fun. I would never do any of the cooking, you know.
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. Jesus
Absolutely
Christ.
not. I'm just the brains behind the operation.
But I would love to come up. Like I remember in 6th grade, in like for whatever reason, I think it was in math class. I don't know what this had to do with math, but we had to come up with our own restaurant and like make like menus and like prices for the menus. I guess the fact that food costs money is the way it's tied
numbers
to
involved.
math.
Sure.
It doesn't make any sense. But I remember making like a burger joint. And it was so fun to like craft a menu and come up with names. And my signature dish just back then, as it would be today, would be like a Juicy Lucy.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be tasty.
Like 2 all beef red meat.
Let's go to Joey's.
Patties, stuffed
Is that your
with cheese, bacon, and just those 2 things.
True American burger.
Yeah.
Wait, so your signature dish is 2 burgers, 2 patties?
Well, no. It's like
Filled with cheese?
It's a Juicy Lucy, but you take 2 patties to form it. So it's not like it's
Okay, so it's not like the cheese is inside one patty. It's 2 patties, and then the cheese, the
Fused
molten
together.
cheese is in between these 2 beef patties. Is there any vegetables on this thing or just bacon?
No. It costs extra to add vegetables. Vegetables are a la carte.
Vegetables. Obviously, the bacon, the cheese, the
Included.
multiple patties is
Included.
totally included.
Included.
But if you want a piece of lettuce on there, you're going to have to pay a little extra.
Yeah.
That shit's not cheap.
Like $4. Because lettuce is gross.
You don't even want to know how much a tomato costs.
Yeah. $6. I just told you.
How much is the burger without that?
I don't know how. Juicy Lucy's are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
$40.
$40.
No, I'll probably be like $9. $9.
Hey, I mean, I guess if you're gonna go into a restaurant knowing you're spending $40 on a burger,
Yeah.
at least you don't feel as bad spending the $4 on lettuce and the $6 on tomato and the $7 on onion and like the $17 on pickles.
I wouldn't serve.
You're
pickles.
prepared.
I wouldn't serve pickles.
Oh,
Pickles are so gross. Every time I get a burger that has pickles, Emily has to take the pickles off.
oh, I like pickles on a burger.
You don't even eat red meat very often.
No, I don't.
Would you put pickles on a turkey burger?
No, probably not.
All right. That was my third question of the day.
All food related, and space.
Yeah. No, it would be cheap food. It would be cheap burgers.
Okay,
Well done, but cheap. But because I think
better than
that's-
Culver's.
Hopefully, but
Yeah.
Culver's burgers are great.
Okay, we're not going down that road again.
Yeah. See episode 1. All right. I think you have some bizarre news.
Bizarre news.
Bizarre news.
Yeah, let me pull up the article here.
Yeah.
So, the headline of this article is Man caught urinating, defecating on ex-wife's grave,
Aw.
bad breakup. Wait till you hear about this man. So,
Tell me.
a New Jersey man was caught urinating on his ex-wife's grave nearly 5 decades after their divorce. 5 decades.
Oh my God, that is holding
50
on
years.
for too long.
Yes, Michael Andrew Murphy, 43, was horrified as he captured the desecration on September 18th. The grave site in the church cemetery in Orangetown, New York.
Wait, this dude is 43. Is he?
No, that the son of the woman whose
Oh,
grave is
okay. I was
being
going to
pissed
say
on.
this math just immediately doesn't add up.
Yes. No, the son is 43.
Okay.
He witnessed the desecration of the grave.
He told people? Fucking narc.
Yep. But he told this news source that his mother's ex-husband was leaving feces and urine at her headstone for months, apparently holding on to a grudge from the 1970s. The guy who did it, 68-year-old Dean Eichler, was briefly married to this woman before they had a bad breakup in 1974.
So he's 58.
68.
68. So they were married at what, 28?
Or 18, I don't know.
18?
They were probably married pretty young.
No,
it
18,
sounds
18,
like.
18, 18.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
So it sounds like they have a very brief relationship because the son goes on. He says as long as he's been alive, he doesn't think that his mother ever had contact with this man. Like he knew about him as her ex-husband, but he never knew that, or he never witnessed her having contact with him. So his mother died in 2017, but these desecration and urination of her grave just recently started. Anyways, so let's go on here. So this man and his sister started finding deli bags filled with feces at their mother's grave in April.
Oh.
They figured at first someone must have just dropped or just been careless with like some dog shit and just left it there.
In a
But
deli
then
bag?
But then the second time they found it, they got the police involved. Smart. So, the cemetery allowed them permission to set up cameras so that they could view the grave and see who's been leaving this shit and piss at their mother's grave. So that led to them catching this man, and he's currently facing charges.
What charges? What is
like
illegal about this? This is in America?
Vandalization and
We are witnessing the degradation of American freedom, the ability to piss and shit on those who you disrespect.
yeah, you can't vandalize a grave
All right.
by shitting on it.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty gross. Makes me wonder, was he shitting there and then putting them in bags, or doing it at home?
So they found them in deli bags. So I would assume this guy went to the deli. This is New York, so he's probably going to his local bodega.
What deli bag? When I think of deli bag, I just think like a Ziploc like sandwich bag.
It could be that too.
Okay, well, keep going.
I was thinking he'd probably get up in the morning, go to his local deli, eat this beautiful little breakfast sandwich from the deli, and then once that passed, he would then shit it out carefully into this plastic bag to then deliver to his ex-wife's grave.
Was he shitting at home? Was he shitting there?
I don't know. How would you get shit into a bag? I feel like you'd have to do it first and then just like kind of like weasel it in, you know? Oh, by the way, also this guy's current wife was helping him do this.
Oh, okay.
She would like drive him to the cemetery and then like let him go destroy his wife's grave or his ex-wife's grave. My question for you is like, what would it take for you to want to take a shit on someone's grave?
Not much. Not much. If I like didn't get in trouble for it, if I was alone, I'm pretty shy about that kind of thing.
So you just like if you just really had to go?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, whose grave would I shit on?
Sure. We can pick a specific person. Yeah.
Margaret Thatcher.
Why would you shit on Margaret Thatcher's grave?
She's like universally hated, man.
Is she?
Yeah, man.
I guess I need to read a book, man. I don't know much about her.
Yeah.
I know the name.
You know all about...
You'd shit on her grave, of all people.
No, I don't really care about English history. I don't know, man. High school bully. I wasn't bullied. Elementary school bully. I feel like that's the type of grudge I would probably carry with me. No, I wouldn't dare. Kyle Johnson. Just kidding.
No, Kyle is our friend. Yeah. He is not a bully.
Our good
In fact,
friend.
If anything, we have bullied him for far too long.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. This is our apology.
Oh, man. So you would shit on like a bully's grave?
Yeah, because I feel like maybe they didn't know what it meant to me. I mean, no, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't shit on anybody's grave.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna backtrack.
You're gonna backtrack.
Yeah, I feel like.
What if someone really wronged you?
Here's my thing.
Okay.
Say we talked about Jeffrey Dahmer, last week.
Sure.
Would I shit on his grave? No, because I'm sure there is someone out there that is, maybe related to him, maybe had a fond memory, like mother, grandmother, whatever. Yeah. They're probably all dead by this point. But every shitty person probably has someone semi-innocent that cares about them, and I wouldn't want to inflict further pain.
Wow. That's really noble of you.
Unless it was Margaret Thatcher. You bitch.
Fuck you, Margaret Thatcher. We know what you did.
Imagine I just got the wrong English politician's name. I'm just, crushing up
Bruce Johnson. Is that the guy? What's his name?
That's Kyle's dad.
Wait, no, the English guy.
Boris.
What's the fucking difference? I was close. Boris Johnson. Sorry, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, Kyle's dad is a saint. Boris is alive too.
Yeah, well, once he's dead.
And I think he was, I don't know if he was like a horrible person. I think he was just a little goofy.
Yeah, sure. Sure. You seem to know a lot about English politics.
I do envy them.
Why? Just
because of the structure of Parliament, and kind of, I don't know if it's as common as it used to be, but there's kind of a, what's the best way to say this? Kind of like a respectful opposition. Like, now in American politics, it's Democrats hate Republicans and vice versa. There's
sure.
no loyal opposition, I think is the term. Whereas in the UK, there's a lot more respect across party lines. I don't know if that's still the case because the world's gone to shit in the last few years, but yeah,
sure.
A little more cooperation.
Okay.
I think we could all use it, and that's why Elliott and I are announcing our ticket for what open seats are there?
I don't fucking know.
Mayor of something.
Yeah, the IU boys. Woo!
Do you think we could run as like Like for a single seat, the two of us.
Two of us share it?
Well, just like half the salary.
What would happen is you would be the face, right?
No.
No, I'll be the face. You be the brains behind the operation. You control me.
Yeah,
I'm
Elliott
your
had to
little
think
puppet.
for a second. He remembered that I'm fucking ugly.
No, that's
and
not what I
he
meant.
wanted to be the face.
You just seem to know a lot more about English politics and other types of politics.
Yeah. I would want to wear like, the English
The wig.
like wig. Really
Do they
freaky.
still do that?
I
gotta figure it
Our
out.
producer don't know shit. What was the point?
I know we're
Google. Do the Brits still wear them hats? Them wigs? Them hairs? What does the internet tell you? A barrister.
In 2007, wigs were no longer required.
Oh.
Wigs are still worn in criminal cases, but you choose to wear it. Like, you don't have to.
I would do that.
But previous to 2007, you had to. That's fucking insane. Those people over the pond there? What the hell is
That's
going
awesome.
on?
That's
they wear
cool.
wigs for fun?
Another reason to be jealous of
The court
English
system
politics.
is just dress up to them.
Yeah, that's the cool
What
thing.
the fuck?
It's about the image, the authority.
Sure.
I'm hearing now from reliable sources that we've come to the end of our time.
No.
All right. We're going to keep going.
All right. Nope. That'll wrap it up. That's all our time for today. We appreciate you all tuning in, all you unremarkables out there. Make sure that you're rating, reviewing the podcast, letting us know what you love about this podcast, sharing it with everyone you know, your mom, your grandma, your dead uncle. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Yeah, fuck
God
your
bless
dead uncle.
all of you. Fuck Margaret Thatcher.
That was good.